keep it up. Ain't nobody stopping us. Together till the end. So fast, catch a furious. Corriendo en contra del reloj. Diciendo que nada está a nuestro favor. Unidos en misión, vamos sin temor. Que no se acabe aquí, que no se acabe aquí. Tu velocidad me tiene viva, no sé ni cómo vamos a parar. Una adrenalina adictiva, abróchate que no le vamos a bajar. No le vamos a bajar.
Well, it is quite a scene here. Snow is a significant additional detail in a game that was already hugely anticipated, and it is going to be fascinating to see what part it plays in the unfolding drama. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
So it's down to business here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Gavi. And it's Lewandowski.
Rafinha really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Vardy. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pressing high and with purpose. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think this...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Leicester are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Martinez. Pedri. Martinez. Rafinha. McAteer. Sumare. Thomas. Martinez gets over and intercepts. And it's Vardy. Fermin. It's Pedri. Martinez. That's the throw. Pedri. Fermin. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Vardy. Showing good feet. He's got the shot away! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Gavi. Martinez. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Vardy. He's gone for goal! Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard.
Chance to finish. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Eric Garcia. McAteer. He can run onto that. Now it's Vardy. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha and Fermin. Gavi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Fermin. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Lewandowski. Gavi.
Gavi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Lewandowski. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. McAteer. Fermin. It's Gavi. That's a nicely measured pass. He's found a way. Lewandowski! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that is a little undercooked. That's a sharp pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ndidi. Justin. Oh, sweet feet. Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And it's Lewandowski. Gavi. That's been cut out, well played. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Lewandowski. Eric Garcia. Terrific header! And he's following up! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Fermin. Eric Garcia.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Rafinha. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet, because he's a really big threat.
Leicester needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Rafinha. And he's onside! The referee has given a corner. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Justin. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Didi. Vardy. And he's cut it out. Pedri. It's Gavi. Kubasi. Pedri. Front-footed pressing going on here. Cody producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gavi calmly anticipates. Eric Garcia. And Fermin.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rafinha. Takes aim and crosses. Gavi!
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pedri. Nicked it back promptly. Vardy.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Good read, needed to be. Fermin. Oh, good spread.
This is when that numerical disadvantage can take its toll. They've coped so well up to now, but energy reserves are being tested to the limit.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Eric Garcia. Gavi. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's neat. Didi. Great chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Time then for the first substitution of the game. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Yeah, this will make things interesting. He's definitely one of those players who can deliver in a situation like this.
Leicester take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Vardy. He could be in here. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Vardy taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Leicester